All right, there's another round of 10-minute warm-up, and we're going to take this a bit into the glutes and a bit into the upper body. So to begin from here, bring yourself into all fours. And then bring your legs together. So knees together, feet together as well. Tuck the toes of both feet underneath you. And with your toes tucked, walk your hands in close around your spine. Keep your toes pushing down, and then just go back and forth. Lift your knees toward your chest. And then bring them back down. And just keep going back and forth. And you're stretching out the soles of your feet here. Now, this might not be a big deal. If you don't do this very often, it can feel like a lot. Just keep the feet active. Keep your toes pushing down. And then the next time you bring your knees down, just go ahead and keep them down and release this. Go ahead and shake out your feet for a moment. And then bring yourself to all fours. I'm just turning for the camera. We're going to take this into a bit of a twist. So why don't you point your toes over to your left side. Walk your hands to the right. We're going to take a twist here. Bring the right hip down. Set your right hand behind you, left hand outside your right thigh. And just sit up tall, reach up to the top of your head, look back over your right shoulder. Keep your left arm pushing into your right leg. And we'll take it back and forth, side to side. So come back up onto the hands and lift your hips. Walk the hands through. Point the toes right. Bring your left hip down. And then left hand sets behind, right arm outside your left thigh. Again, sit up tall. Look back over your left shoulder. And then come back up onto your hands, lift your hips, and point your toes to left. Bring your right hip down. Right hand behind you, left arm outside the right thigh. Now sit up tall, look over the right shoulder, and push even harder. Left arm pressing into your right leg. And then come back up onto the hands and lift your hips. Bring this through center. Point your toes right. Left hip down, left hand behind, right arm outside your left thigh. Now sit up tall, look over your left shoulder. And again, try to lengthen further. Keep your right arm pushing into your left leg. And we'll give it one more round. So up onto the hands, go ahead, lift your hips. And walk this through. Point your toes left, bring your right hip down. Right hand sets behind, left arm outside your right thigh. Again, sit up tall, look over your right shoulder. And as you hold on to this, keep pushing it in the left arm into the right leg and breathe as deeply as you can here. Each time you exhale, try to twist even farther. And just feel that through your midsection in particular. Take a deep inhale. And then with the exhale, come up onto the hands and bring it through center to the other side one more time. Toes point right. Bring your left hip down. Left hand behind, right arm outside your left thigh. Again, sit up tall, look over your left shoulder. Now press your right arm into your left leg, keep your spine long, and breathe deeply here. Each time you exhale, try to twist a little bit farther. Take an inhale. And now with the exhale, come back up onto your hands, lift your hips, and just come into all fours. And from here, we're going to take this right into the wrist. Now just bring your knees together, keep the hips stacked over your knees, and bring the hands in a little bit closer, within a couple hands lengths. Now flip your hands over, backs of the hands down, palms up. Point the fingertips toward the midline, and then slide the hands together and interlace your fingers. Palms are still open, keep your fingertips pressing down, straighten your arms as much as you can. And just go ahead and move your shoulders side to side and feel this out. And then keep tension here with your hands pushing down. To take it further, keep your spine lifted. Step your left foot straight back, big toe to the floor. And then work your balance here as you're pressing down with the fingertips. Bring your left knee forward toward your elbow. And then step the foot back. Knee to elbow, and step this back again. Knee to elbow. Step back one more time, and then set your knee down. And then the other side, step the right foot back, big toe to the floor. Bring the knee to your elbow, and then step back. Knee to elbow, step back again. Knee to elbow, and step back one more time. Bring your knee down. And then come up onto the fingertips. Come into all fours. Wrists under the shoulders, knees underneath the hips, palms down. And then rotate your fingertips to the side and in the direction of your feet. And come as far in that rotation as you can with each hand. Spread your fingers wide. Dig your fingertips down as you're gripping the floor. Circle your shoulders with your wrists. And then from here, to take it further, just come into center, keep your arms straight, keep gripping. Tuck the toes of both feet, hover your knees, pull your belly in. And just go slow here, lightly pulse your knees up and down on my count. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees down. Come up onto the fingertips. And down to your heels and take a moment, shake your hands out a bit. Once the hands are ready, bring yourself to all fours and then come into a forearm plank. So both forearms come down. Step your feet back, bring your body into line. And see the feet about hips width distance apart. Now from here, we're going to take this into a forearm version of a side plank. So I want you to roll your heels to the right. And then come up onto your left hand. Now keep your hips lifted and maybe just hold here. This is plenty. If you can go further, stretch your left arm past your head, lengthen out. Keep your hips high. If you can move with this, lift your left foot up off the floor and then back and forth. Squeeze in elbow to knee. Reach this out long. Elbow to knee. And then stretch this out. Elbow to knee again. Pull in. Stretch this out long. Elbow to knee. And then lengthen this out. Elbow to knee one more time. Stretch this long. And then come back into center. Back to your forearm plank. Let's take it the other way. Roll your heels left. Come up onto the right hand. And keep your hips lifted. If you can take it further, stretch your right arm long past your head. Now, if you want to move with this, lift the right foot up off the floor, and then back and forth, squeeze in elbow to knee. Stretch this out long. Elbow to knee. Reach long again. Elbow to knee. Reach this out long. Elbow to knee. Reach this out long again. Elbow to knee one more time. Stretch it out long. And then come back to that forearm plank. And then set your knees down. Come up onto your hands. And come back to a seat for a moment. Roll your shoulders out a little bit. When you're ready, bring your legs out from underneath you. And then come to a seat. So we'll set this up for reverse tabletop. Feet in front of your hips width. Hands behind the shoulders, shoulder width. Palms down, fingertips forward. If you can always rotate to the side. Whatever suits your wrists. Push down. Lift your seat up off the floor. And then take it up and down. With an inhale, push your hips up and squeeze your glutes. And then sink down. Press your hips high as you can. Come back down. Push your hips high, hold at the top. Sink this down. Lift your hips up again. And then lower. Now press up one more time and just hold here. Keep your glutes squeezing, keep your chest lifting. You can look forward, look up, or hang your head back. Take an inhale. With the exhale, come all the way down. Once you're down, shake your hands out for a moment. And then we'll take it up again a little bit differently. So bring the hands behind your shoulders. Again, whatever rotation you like. Press and lift your seat up off the floor. Now step your left foot to center. And then cross your legs, not quite all the way, but bring the right ankle past your left thigh. Curl the toes. And so this isn't exactly a figure four, and the legs aren't completely crossed. But I want you to push your right leg into the left. Point the knee up toward the ceiling. And you should be able to feel at least some of this in the outer right hip. From here, press your hips up and squeeze your glutes. And then sink down. Push your hips up high again. Sink back down. Lift your hips high. Sink down low. Press your hips up again. And lower down. Lift one more time and hold here. Try to keep that right knee pointing straight up. Keep your chest lifted. And keep your glutes squeezing. Take an inhale. With the exhale, set the right foot down. Come all the way down. Take a moment, shake out your hands, loosen your arms. And we'll set up for the other side. Again, hands behind the shoulders. So press into your palms, lift your seat. And this time, step the right foot to center and cross the left ankle past your right thigh. So again, not a full cross of the legs and not a figure four. Push the left leg into the right so the knee's pointing straight up. And then go back and forth. Press your hips up and squeeze your glutes. Sink this down. Push your hips up high and lower down. Press your hips up again. Sink down low. Lift your hips high and then lower. Now press up one more time. Keep your glutes squeezing. Keep that left knee pointing up and push your chest up as well. And then go ahead, set the left foot down. Come all the way down. And again, shake out your hands. Now once you're ready, cross at the ankles. Come forward, your hands in all fours. And we're going to take this into dolphin from here. So back down onto the forearms. Now you can have your forearms parallel with the palms down or put your palms together. Just see if the elbow stays shoulder width and keep the arms under control. Tuck your toes. Lift your knees. Bring your hips up high. And then take it further. Walk the feet and get the hips up as high as you can. Now keep your hands pushing down and then take it back and forth. So bring your head as far forward as you can. And then press back. Forward for 2. And press it back again. Forward for 3. Press it back. Forward for 4. And press back. Forward for 5. Press it back again. Forward for 6. And press back. Now forward for 7. Press it back. Forward for 8. And press back. forward for 9, press it back again, forward for 10, press back and set your knees down. Come up onto your hands for a moment here, move around. Now we'll take this a little bit further, still on the forearm, so we'll take this into the upper back, the shoulders, and you're going to work some compression, so the tightening of your core. So from here, bring yourself back down onto the forearms. And again, forearms parallel with the palms down or palms together. Now tuck the toes of both feet. Lift your knees, come into dolphin. And then from here, you're going to work that compression, trying to basically compress your torso into a ball. So stay on the toes, but walk the feet forward, let your knees bend. Bring the thighs in full contact with your torso, and work to round in so you get the knees to touch your upper arms, target the armpits. Now, once you come as far forward as you can, lift your hips and step this back. Come back to dolphin. Again, bend the knees, walk this forward, keep your hips high. Knees toward the armpits, curl everything in. And then go lift your hips, step your feet back. One more time. Now walk this forward. Hips high, let the knees bend. Now target the knees for the armpits and you're trying to touch the arms. Now if you can find that contact, just stay rounded and maybe balance this in a baby crow. You can lean forward and maybe lift the feet up a little bit. Your face will be very close to the floor. And then just go ahead and release. Come back to hands and knees. And then whenever you're ready, take a seat. All right, and that is a 10-minute warm-up of this round. Thank you very much.